What's up guys, Ryan here from MudGunner, and today it is Viewer Builds episode 46. The theme was your favorite AR. So here I do have, I would say one of my favorites. It's hard because I shoot a lot of different ones now, but this is my first AR, kind of also my favorite. I will never get rid of it. I will have it for the rest of my life. So I could definitely say this is at least one of my favorite ARs, but this is a Daniel Defense, and it started out life as the V5 Lightweight, which was a 16-inch pencil barrel with a 12-inch rail. When I turned 21, I SBR'd it, so right now it has a 12.5-inch Daniel Defense barrel with a 10-inch rail, and I've just done some upgrades to it. Also has my very first suppressor, which is a Silencio Omega 300. So yeah, this I would say is my favorite AR, and I don't shoot as much as I should, but it's still a great setup. So Silencio can, Surefire Turbo, Magpul Limbus Pro sights, EOTech EXPS 2.0 with the G33 magnifier, Geisley trigger, and some internal upgrades, but yeah, I love it. So that is, I would say, my favorite AR. And then I want to give you guys a hint at the next Viewer Builds theme, which is going to be your most recent acquisition. So here I do have one of my most recent acquisitions. This is a Scar 20. For those of you that know me, I love the Scar platform. Currently have a 16 SBR, which I've shown a lot on this channel. I have a couple 17s. I have a 16-inch 17 and a 10-inch 17. I've done videos on both of those, but you guys have not seen this one yet. So this is a Scar 20, chambered in 308. It's a 20-inch barrel, 1 in 12 twist. I think the newer ones are a 1 in 10 twist. The 1 in 10 is going to be better for heavier ammo, but we'll see how the 1 in 12 does. And yeah, it's my current work in progress. All I've done so far is a Atlas bipod, Knights Armament front sight, and then an FN Scar rear sight, because they don't come with sights. So other than that, comes with the PRS stock, a Geisley trigger, and then just the longer system. So I'm really looking forward to setting this up. My goal would be to do like a Vortex Razor on here, or the Night Force Attacker, or the NXS in flat dark earth color. But yeah, some type of flat dark earth or bronzish scope, because they're not like actually FDE. I think that'll look sick on there, and yeah, that'll just be the next one for the Scar collection. So that's going to be the next Viewer Build theme, which is recent acquisition. So if you guys want to participate in that, send a picture of your gun, a horizontal picture please, to my email. It is sales@atroxco.com, and that video will be up in about a week or two. And other than that, yeah, let's check out this week's Viewer Builds, which was your favorite AR. All right, guys, kicking off this week's Viewer Build video, we have this sick looking Mark 18 here, and this comes from Daniel. So I'm going to go through his build list. So from tip to butt, the rifle is a Daniel Defense Mark 18 factory SBR. It's got a Dead Air Sandman X, and then it's got the Dead Air Flash Hider end cap. It's on a Sons of Liberty Nox muzzle device. It's got the Holosun LS321G laser aiming module, a Surefire M600 dual fuel. It's got the Surefire DS00 tail cap, a 100 Concepts light cap. It's got the BCM vertical grip, a Unity taps. It's got the Neomag Sentry strap. It's got an EOTech XPS3 on a Unity Absolute riser. And then it's also got the Unity flip to center 4X magnifier with the integrated mount. It's got a Geisley S3G trigger, an HRF magwell, a Magpul K2 Plus grip, a Radian Raptor SD charging handle, an H3 buffer, a Blue Force Gear Vickers sling, and then a B5 SOP mod stock. But yeah, that's a sick looking Mark 18. It's one of my favorite short barrel ARs, and yeah, that looks great. So thank you for sharing that one, Daniel. All right, this next one comes from Drew, and this one looks pretty interesting. I'm going to go through what he said here. This is my favorite gun. It took me 8 months to piece together. It's based off the show Berserk. If you know, you know. I had seen that. It's been a long time though, so I vaguely remember it. He said, I bought my first AR 5 years ago in a random pawn shop, and I've been obsessed with 300 Blackout. I knew very little back then, and I'm proud to say my obscenely loud journey with short guns chambered in 300 Blackout has come full circle with this build. It's super fun to shoot. Just want a sling and a Surefire Scout to finish it off. Nice. Yeah, the show, or I guess when I watched it was like a 3-part movie on Netflix, but it's a pretty interesting animated show. So going through the build list, the suppressor is a Q Thunder Chicken. It's got a Faxon Firearm 7.5-inch barrel with a 1 in 5 twist. Again, this one's 300 Blackout. It's an Arrow M4E1 upper and a 7.3-inch Arrow enhanced handguard. It's got the Arrow bolt carrier group, a custom steel dust cover of Guts and Slan from Berserk, made by My Southern Tactical. It's got Magpul Mbus Pro offset front and rear sights. It's got a K Tactical charm mount with a custom chain and Bahilit from Etsy. I don't know if I said that right. It's got a Turgicon MRO, a Strike Industries angled grip, an Arrow M4E1 Pro lower, a CMC drop-in trigger. It's got the Daniel Defense overmolded pistol grip, a Radian Raptor charging handle, a Law Tactical folding adapter. It's got the JP silent capture spring and JP enhanced buffer tube. It's also got the SBA5 brace, and then an amazing VTS Cerakote job from Weaponworks LLC. Nice, yeah, that came out really good. I'm looking closer at it. That desk cover looks cool. The Cerakote job looks cool. So yeah, that's a sweet looking 300 blackout build. Thank you for sharing that one, Drew. This next one comes from Cameron, and he says, really hard to pick my favorite AR, has to be my general purpose setup. It's a Daniel Defense M4A1 upper on a built lower. Up front, I have a pin and welded Surefire 3-prong to mount my RC2. It has Midwest Industries flip-up sights. Usually has a tan Surefire light, but I currently have that on my Mark 12. It has the Daniel Defense Wrist 3 rail, a B5 angle grip, and a Hot Pocket rail wrap. For my red dot, I have the Aimpoint Comp M5 and a Trijicon flip magnifier. It's got a Geisley airborne charging handle. The lower is a PSA M4A1 marked lower with all Geisley parts, with the SSAE trigger and the Super 42 spring and HC buffer weight. It's got B5 furniture, and also not pictured is a Blue Force gear sling with QDs that I share between all my rifles. Nice. That is nice about having QD slings and QD points on your guns, is if you're buying like an $80 to $100 sling for every gun, that adds up. Yeah, it's nice to have something that you can move around if you need to. And yeah, that looks like a great setup. I'm a big fan of M4A1s. I want to get an R3 at some point because I think those rails look cool. And yeah, thank you for sharing that one, Cameron. Also, on a side note, your gun wall display looks pretty cool. I want to do something like that one of these days. So yeah, thank you for sharing. All right, this next one comes from DJ, and this is a modernized Gordy clone, which looks pretty sick. And he says, ignore the dog toys. We are definitely okay with dogs on this channel. I actually have mine sitting next to me right now. So the suppressor just got approved last week, and it's a Griffin PSR 556. It's got a 12.5-inch barrel from TNTE. It's got slim handguards from Brownells, a C7 upper from BKF, an Aimpoint Pro red dot, an LMT bolt carrier group. It's got a mil-spec charging handle, an LMT Mars L lower, a Geisley SSAE trigger, a Geisley buffer tube, the Geisley Super 42 braided buffer spring and H2 buffer. It's got an A2 grip and a car stock, both from BKF. And shot it for the first time on Sunday, and it has minimal gas blowback to the face. Nice, yeah, that looks really cool for a modernized build. I just recently got one of the Griffin Armament PSR 7s. I haven't had a chance to shoot it yet just because it's so hot here in Arizona, but I'm looking forward to it. And I do like the over-the-barrel style mount for the Griffin suppressors. If you're not familiar with those, check it out. I did an unboxing video of my suppressor, just haven't shot it yet. But yeah, that clone looks really good, especially if you're trying to do like a modernized Gordy, because those parts can get really expensive if you do clone correct. So yeah, thank you for sharing that one, DJ. This next one comes from Jose, and this is an LWRC M6A2 short stroke gas piston FDE 10.5-inch 5.56 SBR. And he bought this rifle back in early 2010. It looks sick. I have a couple LWRCs and they make really good guns. So going from tip to butt, it's got a Silencerco Omega 36M suppressor, and it's being ran on a Silencerco muzzle brake. It's got Troy Industries folding battle sights, front and rear, a Surefire KM3 FDE white/IR flashlight. It's got the Magpul XTM FDE hand stop, an EOTech L3 XPS2 sight. It's got the GG&G quick detach locking lever, a Geisley automatic supercharging handle. It's got a Knights Armament ambidextrous magazine release. It's got Battle Arms ambi safety selector. It's got a Timney trigger, a Trump clipazine from Magpul, a Magpul Myad pistol grip, a Voltor buttstock, and then a Magpul MS4 FDE 2-point sling. Nice. And then Jose also has a channel. It is Angel Silver 47, so go check that out. And yeah, that build looks really good. I like LWRC. I have a couple of their guns right now. I actually want to get an M6A2, and I do have one set aside at the store I work at because, yeah, I just have a gun addiction. But yours looks really good, so thank you for sharing that one, Jose. This next one comes from Eric, and I'm going to go through his build list here. It's got a Dead Air Nomad 30, and then it's on a Rearden mounting system. It's got a B&T Industries Atlas bipod, a Streamlight HLX Pro, a 16-inch Ballistic Advantage SPR barrel, a Faxon adjustable gas block, a Midwest Industries quad rail, a GG&G vertical grip, an Aero Precision receiver set, a LaRue MBT-2S trigger, an Androcorp gold bolt carrier group, an Athlon Helos 2-12x42 first focal plane, a Radian Raptor charging handle, a Radian safety selector, and then a B5 stop mod stock. Nice. Yeah, that looks like a sweet, what I would consider a Mark 12 build, just a general term, but yeah, I like the way you have that set up a lot. And yeah, thank you for sharing that one, Eric. It looks great. This next one comes from Jared. Here's my favorite AR in my collection. It's a homebrew Mark 18. That's a good term, homebrew Mark 18. Upper is a Mueller dogbone upper with a 14.5-inch Colt barrel that was cut down to 10.3 and a Mark 12 gas block. It's got a Surefire 3-prong flash hider, a CAC M4 front sight, a Holosun LE321G laser plus a Surefire M640 dual fuel light. It's got the Daniel Defense Wrist 2 rail, a Daydream Defense stubby vertical foregrip. It's got Magpul ladders plus a Magpul QD RSA sling mount. It's got an EOTech EXPS 3.0. It's got a Knights Armament USMC marked 2 to 600 meter rear sight. It's got a Geisley airborne charging handle. The lower is from the first AR I bought myself. It's a Smith & Wesson M&P Sport 2 lower. It's got a Troy Ambi mag release, a Geisley SSA trigger, an A2 pistol grip with a nub sanded down. It's got an Ambi 45 throw safety, can't remember the manufacturer. It's got a Magpul CTR stock, and then the sling is a GBRS second best sling in AOR1 digital camo. Nice. Yeah, that looks sick. And then looks like it's got the old style Colt mag in there. But yeah, Mark 18s, again, are one of my favorite little SPRs. So thank you for sharing that one, Jared. All right, this next one comes from Lucky. And going from a Mark 18, we have a URGI, which is like a newer improved Mark 18, or supposedly improved. But yeah, the URGI is upper receiver group improved, in case you didn't know. So going through the build list, it's got a Surefire RC3 suppressor, a Streamlight ProTac 2.0 light. It's got the BCM CAG grip. It's a Geisley 11.5-inch URGI complete near clone upper. So that means it came with a Surefire flash hider on there as well, like a 4-prong. It's got an EOTech EXPS 3.0 on a Unity fast riser, an Aero Precision M4E1 lower, a Geisley Super Dynamic Combat trigger, a Geisley Maritime bolt catch. It's got Magpul furniture and sling, and then an SBA3 brace. And then he says he's looking to get a Geisley lower in the future and a Surefire Mini Turbo light. Yeah, I have a URGI 14.5-inch upper, and it's currently on a Brownells lower, but same thing, I want to get a Geisley lower for it in the future, so it's a complete Geisley. But those near clone correct uppers are awesome, and yeah, I haven't had any issues with mine. But yeah, I mean, that looks great, and once you have the Surefire light and the Geisley lower on there, it's going to be even better. So thank you for sharing that one, Lucky. This next one comes from Marcus, and this is my favorite rifle build and my current shit hit the fan rifle. So build from tip to butt, it's a 14.5-inch BCM Mark II full upper with a lightweight barrel and a BCM bolt carrier group. It's got the Surefire Close-Tine War Comp, a Cloud Defensive Rain full-size weapon light, an Arisaka hand stop, a burn-proof gear rail wrap, a Griffin Armament Mark II Ambi lower. It's got a Geisley SD trigger, a BCM grip and SOP mod stock. It's got the BCM Mod 1 buffer, a SIG Romeo 4T red dot with a Unity 226 riser. It's got the Unity 4X magnifier, and then a Rain Tactical Camo 3-point sling. Nice. Yeah, that looks good. And the Griffin lowers, I've been seeing a lot more of them out there. I got to play with them at SHOT Show, and I'm actually waiting on a Griffin Armament AR. Those lowers are sweet because they're an ambi lower, and they feel really comfy. I like the flared magwells on them, so I'm looking forward to getting mine to the range. And then obviously BCM is a really nice upper as well. I have a 14.5-inch BCM myself, and it shoots great. Ours are actually very similar builds, because yours reminds me of the Terminalist build, the Terminalist show, and yeah, I'm kind of mocking mine up to that. So thank you for sharing that one, Marcus. All right, this next one comes from David, and again, I see I'm not the only one that loves Mark 18s. He says, my favorite AR is my Mark 18-ish build. It's a complete Daniel Defense upper, and I built and accessorized the rest. Nice. I mean, it looks great just looking at the pictures. So going through the build list from tip to butt, it's got a Surefire SOCOM muzzle brake with a Surefire Warden blast regulator. It's got the Daniel Defense 10.3-inch barrel, the Daniel Defense Wrist 2 handguard. It's got XS backup sights, Ergo rail covers. It's got the Surefire Scout Light Pro with a weapon light switch, an Emissary Development handbrake. It's got the T-Rex 2-point sling, a Daniel Defense upper receiver, a BCM riser, and an EOTech EXPS3. It's got a Sons of Liberty Gunworks lower and bolt carrier group, a TriggerTech diamond trigger, a Radian Raptor safety and charging handle. It's got an Ergo grip, a Law Tactical folder, an Odinworks tunable buffer, a Geisley Super 42 buffer spring, and then an SB Tactical SB5 brace. Nice. Yeah, and I'm a big fan of the FDE two-tone on Mark 18s. And yeah, that looks great. Thank you for sharing that one, David. Next up, we have this cool OD Green build from Matt. This one's got a quick build list, but going through it, it's a 16-inch Aero Precision upper with the Aero lower. It's got a Huxworks Flow 556 titanium suppressor and FDE, a Streamlight ProTac HLX Pro Light. It's got the Rail Scales Matrix pattern, a TAC Development hand stop in OD Green, an EOTech EXPS 3.0 with the EOTech G33 magnifier, both on Unity risers. And then it's got a Magpul K2 Plus grip, and then a Magpul SLS stock. Nice. That looks good. And it looks like you have a fancy trigger in there. I can barely see it, and I can't zoom in from where I'm looking. And then that also looks like the T-Mag for Magpul, which are pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, overall, that looks like a very nice build. Thank you for sharing that one, Matt. This next one comes from John, and this is his Sanddragon SPR build. Well, it looks sick, and I definitely like the banana mag going in there. And it looks like he also has a YouTube channel. It's the Tactical Electrician on YouTube. And from tip to butt, mostly, it's got a Lantac Dragon Chemo muzzle brake, a Faxon 16-inch 223 Wild mid-length gas flame-fluted barrel. It's in 416R stainless steel. It's got an SLR adjustable gas block. It's got Magpul M-Bus backup sights, FDE front and rear. It's got a Magpul bipod, an Olight Odin Turbo LEP laser excited phosphor flashlight and pressure pad. I don't know what laser excited phosphor means, but it sounds impressive. It's got a Holosun 509T on an Arisaka offset mount, a Vortex Strike Eagle. It's the 3 to 18 by 44 first focal plane and a Bob Rowe mount or Bobro mount. It's got an Aero Precision M5 E1 builder set with a 15-inch M-Lock handguard and the Rattlesnake camo. Is that supposed to say M5 E1 builder set or M4? Because M5 is generally a 308, M4 is generally the 556 or like the standard AR profile. But yeah, comment down below on that one. It's got a banana mag from MN2. It's got JP Enterprises low mass bolt carrier group, a Phase 5 extended bolt release. It's got a Geisley SSAEX with lightning bow trigger. It's got a Battle Arms Development safety selector, a Strike Industries MF grip. He says F California. It's got a Radian Raptor charging handle, a Fortis K1 castle nut and end plate, a JP Enterprises SCS silent captured spring buffer. It's all steel. It's got a Magpul MOE SLS stock with the Rattlesnake camo pinned in place, also F California. And then it's got a Blue Force Gear padded sling. Nice. I definitely like the Rattlesnake camo on the gun. He says, if we ever get our freedoms back in California or I move to a free state, more likely, I'd probably put on a Dead Air Sandman K or S. This rifle has got me quite a few match wins, so it's deserving of the title my favorite AR. But yeah, I mean, it definitely looks sick, and it looks like you have it set up nice. So thank you for sharing that, John, and go check out his YouTube channel. All right, guys, finishing it off, we have actually 2 here from Jacob. I did say in the rules that it was supposed to be 1, but since it's the last one, it'll be 2, and since we didn't get an insane amount of builds. So the first one is, guess what? Another Mark 18. Woohoo! All right, so for the Mark 18 build list, it's a stripped Mark 18 upper. It's got a Radiant Raptor SD charging handle, a Micro Best Chrome bolt carrier group. It's got Daniel Defense fixed irons, a Daniel Defense QD sling mount, a Griffin Armament Mark II lower. It just says lower parts kit, maybe from Griffin Armament. It's got a Geisley SD 3-gun trigger, a B5 SOP mod stock. It's got a B5 P23 grip. It's got a Magpul RVG grip, a Radian Talon safety selector, a Cloud Defensive Rain Micro 1.0. It's the 1300 lumens. It's got an Arasaka offset scout mount, a Rearden R2S muzzle device, an EOTech EXPS 2.0 on a Unity riser, and then it's got the Geisley Super 42 spring and H2 buffer. Nice. Yeah, that looks good on there. All right, I don't see in here what your suppressor is. Can I zoom in on that? I can't really tell. A lot of suppressors look the same. So, yeah, I don't know what suppressor you're running on there. It just says Rearden R2S muzzle device, but I'm not sure what goes on that. So yeah, I don't know what suppressor's on there, but it does look good. And then finishing it up, we have his Arrow Honey Badger at home. So it's got a Faxon 7.5-inch 1-in-5 twist barrel. I'm assuming this is 300 blackout. It's got an Arrow clear anodized upper. It's got the Q adjustable GB and pistol tube, a Q 6-inch handguard, an Arrow clean anodized lower, an SB PDW brace, an SD 3-gun trigger, I'm assuming from Geisley. It's got a Trijicon MRO/ADM swap to AEMS core on a ScalarWorks mount. I'm confused on this because that looks like an American Defense mount. It says Trijicon MRO/ADM swap to AEMS core on a scalar mount. From what it looks like to me, it's an MRO on an American Defense mount, but I'm not exactly sure unless he swapped it from a ScalarWorks mount. It's got a Radiant Raptor SD charging handle, a multicam G-sling, a Toolcraft phosphate bolt carrier group, and then a Q cherry bomb. He didn't mention this suppressor either, and I'm not 100% sure what suppressor that is, but it does look good. So thank you for sharing those, Jacob, and thank you to everyone else that submitted this week. Thank you again to everyone that submitted this week. Those were a lot of really cool AR builds. I know we saw a bunch of Mark 18s and some other similar guns, but yeah, the AR platform, it's got to be like the best rifle platform in the world, in my opinion, the AR platform specifically. I know I like other guns, but I think the ARs are the coolest of everything. So yeah, can never get enough ARs. I constantly buy ARs and rearrange mine and set them up in different ways, but I love the ARs. Again, if you want to participate in next week's theme, that's going to be your most recent acquisition, which can be an AR or not. So yeah, you're going to send a picture of your recent acquisition to my email. It is sales@atroxco.com, and you're going to describe it from tip to butt if you've done anything. Like I said, I've only done the bipod and the sights, but yeah, the plan is to eventually get a nice flat darker scope on there. So send that picture to my email. And other than that, I have a couple other shooting videos coming up here for you soon. We're doing a subgun match in about a week, which I will be shooting this. This is my HK MP5 that I kind of turned into the Sicario MP5. So you guys will see that soon. And I got a cool idea for that video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.